Tomorrow morning will decide more about your future than any goal you've ever set, not because of what you'll do, but because of whether you delay or obey. Most men wake up already behind, not in time, in identity. They check their phone, they react, and the day owns them. In this video, I'll show you the exact morning ritual that silently separates boys from men, without motivation, without intensity, without hype. Because once you control the morning, everything else becomes easier, and if you don't, nothing ever does. Every transformation begins the same way, not with intensity, not with motivation, not with a dramatic decision. It begins in silence, specifically, the silence of the early morning. Most men treat the morning like an inconvenience, something to escape, something to rush through, something to survive until the real day begins. They wake up late, they check their phone, they react, and by the time they realize what is happening, the day already owns them. The wise man understands something different. If you do not control the morning, you do not control the day. And if you do not control the day, you do not control your life. Morning is not a time, it is a psychological position. It is the moment when the world is quiet enough that excuses have nowhere to hide. No messages, no demands, no witnesses, only you and the rule you set. This is why boys avoid the morning. Because the morning does not negotiate. The morning does not care how you feel. It does not reward intention. It only responds to action. A boy wakes up asking, "How much sleep can I get away with?" A man wakes up asking, "What must be done before the world wakes up?" That difference is everything. The morning ritual is not about productivity. It is about identity confirmation. Every morning you wake up early, you tell your nervous system one thing: I am someone who does not wait. Every morning you delay, you tell it something else: I will move when forced. Over time, these messages accumulate. They shape posture, breathing, decision-making. The body learns who is in charge. The disciplined man does not rely on willpower in the morning. He relies on ritual. Ritual removes thinking. Ritual removes debate. Ritual removes choice. When the alarm rings, the body moves. Not because it wants to, but because it always does. This is the secret most people never learn. You do not win the morning. You automate it. Motivation fluctuates. Ritual does not. Motivation argues. Ritual executes. A proper morning ritual is simple, not impressive, not optimized, not exciting, simple enough to survive bad days. The mistake most men make is trying to build a perfect morning. They want the right music, the right routine, the right energy. And when conditions are not perfect, they skip entirely. The wise do the opposite. They design a ritual that works even when everything feels wrong. Wake up. Wash your face, stand still, breathe, do something physical, do something silent, do something deliberate, same order, same time, every day. That is all. The power is not in what you do, it is in the fact that it happens without negotiation. The morning ritual is the first act of discipline, and first acts shape the rest of the story. When the day begins with obedience to a rule, everything that follows becomes easier. You have already proven that comfort does not decide for you. This is why men who skip mornings struggle all day. They are already behind. Not in time, in identity. A man who conquers the morning walks differently. He speaks less. He reacts slower. He tolerates less nonsense, because he has already done something difficult before anyone asked him to. The morning ritual is also where excuses die. No one is watching, no one is impressed, no one cares, which means whatever you do, there is real. This is why the ritual must be boring. Boredom strips away performance. When there is nothing to enjoy, nothing to post, nothing to optimize, only discipline remains. Over weeks, something changes. The body adapts, the mind quiets. You stop resisting the morning. Eventually, you start waking up before the alarm, not because you are motivated, because the system has taken over. This is when the ritual stops feeling like effort and starts feeling like alignment. Your body knows where it belongs. Men who never build a morning ritual live in reaction. They respond to messages, deadlines, other people's priorities. They are always late to their own life. The disciplined man is early. Early to effort, early to discomfort, early to silence, which means he is never rushed. This is also why mornings create separation. When you wake up early consistently, your schedule diverges from the average. You stop sharing the same rhythms. This creates distance, and distance creates clarity. You begin to see how much of life is built around avoidance, late nights, endless scrolling, artificial stimulation, all designed to delay the moment when silence asks something of you. The morning ritual is rebellion, quiet rebellion, against chaos, against weakness, against the version of yourself that only moves when pressured. Over time, the ritual stops being something you do. It becomes something you protect. You arrange your nights around it. You say no to things that threaten it, not out of obsession, out of respect. Respect for the identity being built one silent morning at a time. A boy looks for freedom in pleasure. A man finds freedom in structure. The morning ritual is structure at its purest. No reward, no audience, no excuse. And this is why it works. Because whatever you can do every morning without applause, without emotion, without negotiation, becomes who you are. If your mornings are chaotic, your life will be too. If your mornings are silent and deliberate, your life will follow. Do not overthink this. Pick a time, pick a sequence, commit, protect it like something sacred, because it is. The morning ritual does not make you better. It makes you different. It separates boys from men, not by age, by behavior. Tomorrow morning, you will be given a choice, to delay or to obey the rule you set. Choose carefully, because that choice, repeated, is your future. Wake up, stand up, begin.